In the dramatic few minutes before his plane crashed in flames, pilot Andrew Wilson told air traffic controllers he was trying to find a road to land on. He knew he was losing altitude and needed to put the aircraft down right away. Instead, the plane hit two power lines before crashing in flames right next door to the Canley Vale Public School in Sydney's southwest. The pilot died, along with a nurse flying with him. Amazingly, no one on the ground was seriously hurt, although some bystanders, including students, were taken to hospital with shock. David Spicer reports.
28-year-old pilot Andrew Wilson and his passenger, a nurse in her 40s, had no chance. Shortly after 8 o'clock this morning, their light plane crashed in the southwestern Sydney suburb of Canley Vale.
Police that arrived initially found the aircraft was on fire, and shortly after it exploded.
The plane left Bankstown Airport bound for Brisbane, but turned back soon after.
Witnesses did report prior to the aircraft returning to Bankstown. They heard problems with the engines surging.
Andrew Wilson gave air traffic controllers a mayday call.
We're not maintaining height here. You got any ideas of any good roads around?
The M7 should be in your vicinity somewhere. You're just approaching the 3-mile boundary now.
Local residents watched in horror.
He tilted like that, and then I lost sight of him behind the houses, and I just heard a big bang.
The plane clipped these power lines, then narrowly avoided a primary school and crashed into the front yard of two houses. Inside one was Kevin Huynh.
I heard a really loud explosion this morning, which kind of woke me up because I was still asleep at the time. And yeah, as I got out, I just seen the front of the yard was on fire.
Police said it was a miracle that none of the 80 students, parents and teachers nearby was seriously injured.
They're supposed to have an excursion today or something, and usually the bus come where the plane crash is.
Inside the red car was one adult and a number of children. They were driving head-on into the plane's path, but managed to swerve out of the way. 4 adults and 3 children were sent to hospital for shock. The plane was a twin-engine PA-31 Mojave owned by Wingaway Air Services, an aeromedical company.
You know, it's clear skies, no wind, so it's very difficult to speculate on what may have happened.
The same company lost a pilot in another crash off Sydney 2 years ago. Investigators have appealed for witnesses to today's crash to come forward. David Spicer, ABC News, Sydney.